go. Tonight is a map pick ban system, and we banned Busan, and so we're going to play them on Lijiang Tower. And here we go. There's the central objective, and we're going to go and find ourselves a team. So Centre's done pretty well on this map. Typically, this is kind of an old school map. The Centre does okay in, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. Hoping for all the best, of course, for the team. It's a big night for Centre Esports. This is the last NECC season game if we get knocked out for Crow, J-Double, and Tossboy. They're all seniors. Also, we have Mackay. Benford isn't playing tonight, but he's another senior coming to the end of a great run. Mackay, Gus, Crow, and J-Double were all founding members of our program. So let's do it, guys. Let's keep it going for one more week, huh? At least. Here they are in the massive plane thing. Blaku there has decided to go. He's going to bring some boulder smash action. Galv, as he often does, manning the Rhine. Rhine is kind of a staple of collegiate esports at this point. And we're going to see, team fight right at the start. They meet up on the raised ground, and Centre's holding its own here. They seem to be targeting James. Who's James? On the sim. The Centre's holding on, and my casting skills immediately in trouble. Half decent hold here from us. We're keeping in there. This is a team fight that is just going on and on. Good survivability from Centre College. We're pushing them, trying to get those tanks down, but they're holding on. Yeah, on the Baptiste is under a bit of pressure. Waiting for the first one to go down here. This is tough. We've almost got them. And we all go down. That was tough. That was a tough one. A wipe for Thomas. Really, really hard-fought team fight there. And we almost had them. We couldn't quite get those tanks down. And once they held it, we were in trouble. Thomas now pushing to try and hold us at the point. A common tactic on this map. Try and keep us from getting anywhere near the point. Hold us near our spawn, rather. And Centre's going to struggle a little bit to hold. Let's go from the Centre perspective here. Galb up in front of the action, trying to get Centre in. And he's gone. And the backup from Who's James. We are struggling a little bit here. We're going to keep going. Crow trying to get it there for a bit of a distance. And Blaku trying to keep and stay aggressive. So Thomas have 40% now in a second on the objective, which is not bad, but it's certainly not something we can't recover from. We finally take another Lucio, that gets them in trouble. We're ulting here in a big way. And we are pushing hard. We've got done some damage to them here, causing them some pain. We took out their damage and took out their Rhine, and we have ourselves a contested point. Thomas doing well, not to make it easy for us. They've got the Lucio. He's going to skate around here for as long as he can until Thomas can regroup. So we are fighting hard here. If we can just get this point under a bit of control. Thomas doing a nice job here, must be said. Good job, Centre College. We get the point back, 78% for Thomas. This is 79% rather, and now the clock can start for us. This is not a bad position. We're doing a good job on this map. We're giving them a good fight. We will now try and hold them near their spawn with this choke here. And we caught their Rhine again. Nice play from Centre College here. That's it. That's the Lucio. That's a big loss for Thomas. And Thomas are going to have to hold back just a minute here and try and regroup. We are staying fairly healthy, keeping some decent survivability here. And we are pushing hard to try and keep them in this choke. Let's see what they do. They have come around the side and they got us. That was a tricky one. That was a nice move by Thomas, well executed. And they've got us under a bit of trouble. J-Double is out for now. Missing the Lucio is a big problem. They're hitting us now with the ults. We are just about hanging on. J-Double should be back any minute. Here he comes. And we took him out mid-ult. Very nice job there. Very nice job on Pranksters. He was trying to get us. They were trying to get us, I should say, with the ult, and we held on. But in the end, Thomas do a nice job of kicking us off the objective. Nice play there from Centre College. I think we made it harder for them. We end up going down 100% to 33%. But very respectable and some decent play from us there.
Ready for battle.
I'm going to try and work on our settings a bit here to see if I can ease things up a little bit. Apologies if we're dealing a bit with some clipping. I'm going to be working on it. So here we are, map 2. This map Centre usually does okay on this particular objective point. I mean, ups and downs. Let's see what the guys can do. We're going to push hard. Some really nice play there in that first objective. Let's see what we can. Let's see what we can manage here. So we've got the dual sims here, the team fight. And Thomas again doing a nice job targeting both J-Double and James, taking out a damage into support. That causes trouble for us with Sim being gone. Thomas are winning this team fight, and they will again start with this objective. So another good start for Thomas there, taking out our Sim portal to stop us from warping in. And let's see what Centre's got next. So they're holding, being fairly aggressive here. We're just going to go in the front door. Galv leading the way on the Rhine, trying to get this choke. Some action. I'm sorry, everybody. This is not great casting from Arnie, is it? Here we go. Trying to push through the main front door here. This is a tough one, and we get caught. We get caught pretty badly there. Thomas using their ults really well, and a team wipe. Going harder for Centre. This objective is going a bit tougher. We still got them under 40%. I think there's still reasons to be plenty optimistic here. But we kind of need to get a push going and put them under pressure just about as soon as we can. Here we go again through the front door. Here comes Centre. Galv leading the way with Ryan. Brave young man there. Tossboy with the BAP. She's got the ult ready if we need it. Thomas doing a nice job of holding. We've got to try and punch through here and get through the choke. They're making it hard. Centre trying to take Prankster out of it. Tossboy on low health. And nice job there from Centre, doing some damage finally, getting them on the team fight. They've got the Blacku there trying to get a bit of spacing, bit of zone control with the ult on the D.Va. Doesn't get anybody, but you basically don't get anybody against good teams with the D.Va ult. Harney here with the sky view, no idea what I'm doing, and getting us through it. And Centre take the objective. Now this is big because we're going to want to make some decent inroads here, and Thomas are going to come straight back. They're almost here already. They've got a little bit of poke coming from their sim. Or rather, anyway, they got a bit of poke coming rather from the from Moira, I think. And they're going to try and push in the front door yet again. The side isn't a super common thing in this map, at least on NECC play. Basically, you have collegiate teams willing to fight each other here at the front door. There we hear it. More spacing ult. Pro hitting it with the ult. Ult's not really dropping for Centre, and a team wipe. That is really unfortunate. I thought Centre College did a nice job there, making some decisions with the ults. We kind of popped when we needed them, but unfortunately for us, the ults didn't really land. Crow in particular was hoping to get them with the Death Blossom, and unfortunately for us, Thomas did a very nice job there maintaining survivability. Centre under a bit of pressure here to try and compete on that map, and again, Thomas doing a nice job. They've got some ults, they're holding on. In overtime now, Centre under a bit of pressure. Thomas doing a really nice job there staying compact. And Ryan, as you can see, you knock him down, he's still difficult to take out. They've got the Ryan, but we've lost our Ryan. Really even team fight here, but you know, Thomas can afford to be a kind of aggressive. They got a nice big lead on the space. Blacku is out of the mech, and Thomas probably have this. Crow is gone as well, and it looks like we're about to lose this first map of the night and go 1-0 down. Maybe I'm wrong. Come on, Centre. Centre pushing hard for it here, but another good team fight from Thomas. Well, a nice start from Centre College here, and I'm pretty happy with the team there. I think that, you know, at the end of the day, Thomas did pretty well in that second point. That first point, I thought we did more than hold our own, but Thomas with a nice start. They'll be pretty happy. They'll be pretty happy with how things are going here. Give me a moment, guys, while I try and see if I can make some quick adjustments to the stream and see what we can do.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so we got the D.Va and the Rhine up front for Centre. We've got Cassidy and May playing on the damage role, and Bap and Lucio in the supports. Thomas going with a Zen there, so that's interesting. They're staying with the Hanzo and the damage and Soldier. Look at that, interesting. And then a fairly standard tank composition from them. And let's see what Centre can do. Coming kind of the long way here, it seems a little bit. Thomas setting up as a support, as a defensive line against the point. So of course for Thomas it's ideal if they can just keep us from getting this point. I think they'll struggle to do that. I think we're going to get the point, or I certainly hope we will. Let's see what we can do. Hanzo doing some scouting for Thomas there. And here comes Centre College. Black out in front of the look with the Diva. Centre looking to stay compact and stay up, use the buildings as cover here. Trying to use the second floor to come around. Let's see how this plays, and here they come out the door. Nope. They fooled their professor and Caster Harney. Here they come around the back. Let's go Centre College. Initiate the team fight. Nice job. The Maywall there to split Thomas up and try and cause them some problems. Just like the first map tonight, lots of survivability on both sides. They're definitely going for our Ryan, trying to take Galv out. And we're pushing as well for Riot here and Spoiled Milk. Everyone is holding. The Blacku is close. Blacku's demeched and Blacku's gone. The Galv holding on if we can just get a couple of their guys. Their Ryan is down. Their Soldier is down. Nice push by Centre College. This is a good trade so far. We have them under a bit of pressure, and we are about to win this team fight. Did Harney speak too soon? Perhaps a little bit too soon. Very nice job there by Cargo Tokens, holding the point, keeping survivability, putting James fighting hard here, and J-Double to try and take that point back. Some nice play from Thomas. A good team fight from Centre College, I thought. We kind of won the team fight, but Thomas rather, showing some very nice awareness. Understanding that if they just keep us off that point, not a lot else that we're really going to do necessarily. So Centre coming again, and I think if we get another team fight like that, I think we'll put them under a bit of pressure. If you can hear banging in the background, that is my cats, ladies and gentlemen. I was waiting for their first appearance. Here we go again. Team fight, tough, getting hit by the ult there. Centre maintaining some survivability thanks to our own ults. Oh, Lucio and Ryan out. That is tough for us. That makes the team fight tough. And James and Blacku, they gotta hold back here. They gotta pull back. They're just under too much pressure and wait for their teammates to come back to them. Nice job there by Thomas in all respect. Centre is going to push hard. A little bit unlucky there. They landed the ult really well. They did a nice job. We had the Lucio ult ready to counter it, but you know, it's a good ult. I don't know what to tell you. And so some very nice play from Thomas there. So they're doing a nice job here spacing out. Centre staying nice and compact. Here comes Galv with the Rhine. Nice job with the Maywall there. The Hanzo Dragon comes in and we are fighting hard. Nice counter there with the Lucio ult. Well done, Centre College. And Bap now has the invincibility up. Blacku with some good zoning there. He got a couple, I think. Got a couple with the ult there. Centre College, it looks like we're going to take this point and get the payload moving. Nice job, Centre College. Roll Kearns. Good job, Centre. Nice timed ult there from Blacku, who's playing the Diva. He's an accomplished Diva player for the Centre team. Our tanks are having a good night. When our tanks have a good night, we have a good night. That tends to be the way it goes. J-Double and Tossboy. Tossboy, she's the heartbeat of our team. The metronome, really important in our team in a whole bunch of ways. We're showing up tonight, we're making it hard for them, and that's nice. Team fights here on the high ground. We're kind of going to retreat and let Thomas have it. The payload moving nice and gently. The Maywall there, trying to make life difficult for them. Although we have global spectate, I prefer to use our players here. And a tough one there. A tough team fight there again. Thomas do a nice job. And they get the payload going backwards. Not that it matters a huge amount. Obviously you want the payload moving forward toward their zone, but it's not the end of the world to get to that blue chevron there up there on the map. We get some time added. 2.5 minutes. Centre's doing okay, but Thomas are going to make us beat them, which of course is exactly what they should be doing. Thomas working hard now. James there with the ult, trying to take some people out. They kind of see it coming. He can at least push them off the point. As Centre fans know, who is James? That's the big question. Who is this man? Galv out. The switch to Orisa. The switch to the tanks. so far hasn't really paid off for us, and we're running into a little bit of trouble. Pranksters there on their side doing a nice job as the Hanzo, roaming around, kind of making it hard for Centre to kind of push too much. We did take out the Riad, we did take out their Rhine. They clearly have a good Rhine. But you know, this Thomas team is a fairly deep team, it looks like. Nice, doing some nice play tonight. I'm not so sure I'd be too upset with what Centre's doing. But we have ourselves in a bit of a choke point here, and Thomas having a really nice go of it. Nice pick there, taking out their soldier. If we can move past this choke, I think things start to get a little bit easier. Dragon from their Hanzo, and it looks like they caught Gal. That's a pity. That's okay. James out now as well. It's up to J-Double, who switched to the Zen. Tossboy is still doing BAP to try and keep some survivability. We'll retreat now back to this choke. It's a tricky one. We're trading a lot here. I think Thomas is doing better on the whole out of the trades. And they're keeping our payload either stationary, moving it back. But we're inching forward all the time. If we can get through this kind of a pylon terrace choke, we're going to get a series of chokes here. We've got a real chance. Crow now has been on the Hanzo for a bit. Crow is a pretty accomplished Hanzo player. Looks like we might be looking for the grab smash dragon combo at some point. Nice grab there from cargo tokens. They're pushing us hard. Bit of a defensive dragon there just to try and get some spacing. Didn't take anybody out, unfortunately for us. Galv really fighting hard to stay alive here. His health is really low. J-Double and Tossboy doing real work to keep some people alive here tonight. Pick on their soldier again. We're getting some joy out of him. And we are, I wouldn't say we've won the team fight, but we're holding our own here. Let's go around the pylon and see how we're doing. Pushing the back all the time. We've lost Crow, which is a pity. Blacku there doing some nice job, getting a bit aggressive, getting a bit ahead of the rest of the team. But with Galv out, he probably was aggressive there, knowing that the spawn wasn't a terrible idea. We have been a little bit unlucky here with the time, and we are just short of that second point. And a little bit unlucky there, actually. I think Centre did a lot of things well. They really managed to bog us down in those chokes, and that was a bit of a bummer. But just ran out of time. I think if we'd had 15 more seconds, I think we take that second point. We keep it alive. So bit of pressure here for us. Working hard. In an ideal world, of course, we'll keep them off the point completely. But of course, that's always very hard to do on a hybrid map. Having said all that, if you look at what they did, that pylon terrace choke, if you can execute, which to be fair to Thomas they did, it can be a real pain. We've definitely got the players to do it. And I think people are playing well tonight. Very happy with our players tonight. I think people are showing up, especially with some of the uncertainty around time, which in fairness affected our opponents as well. I think that you know, Centre was kind of ready for 7, then we were ready for 10, and here we are at 9. We're going to go again with the Rhine Diva combo on tank. J-Double is going with the Lucio, and Tossboy has the BAP. And who is James, with Cassidy and May again. So looking to start this section of the map the way we started the last one. And I think we did quite well taking this point. Now let's see what Thomas is up their shoulders, up their sleeves rather. Galv up there doing a bit of scouting, it looks like, or just kind of giving them maybe a bit of a diversion to confuse them a little bit. And he a quick kind of a quick raspberry blown in their direction, and he rushes back to the point. Here we go, Centre College. Thomas are going to come right up the throat here. They're coming right up through the statue, right up through the main choke. They should be feeling good. They're having a good night so far. They're going to challenge us. I feel good about our chances. Another strong team fight here. Both sides, they're clearly pushing on Galv a bit. We took out Bookshelf on the Farah. We've got their Mercy, so their pharmacy is not working for them so far. Nice push by Centre College. Nice hold. Hold Carnes, very, very nice job. I like the chasing there to push hard and to kind of seek to take out some of their opponents. I'm going to stick with Galv here for a minute. He's fairly central. Galv and Blacku. Nice hold there from Centre College. Here they come again, right up the throat yet again. Let's see what Centre are going to do. Oh, sorry everybody. Terrible. Pharmacy now pushing for it. They got Farah well done in the middle of her ult. That's why I hate playing Farah. I can never get that ult off. Centre College, they get Rhea. That's another good one. Thomas definitely struggle if we can take their Rhine down. A lot of teams like that. And now both tanks are down. Another good hold by Centre College. Cassidy makes it away. Bookshelf. But he's the only one to maintain survivability. 2.5 minutes to go, which is a long time. But Centre College doing a very nice job here holding this point. Hold Kearns. We've got the ults on Galv and James. Of course, Pranksters has the dragging. Ready for that to come our way. He's been pretty aggressive with that so far tonight. We've done a good job avoiding it so far, but you know, Dragon, it's a good ult. So let's see what happens. We now have 3 ults on the center side. Always tough going to. Here comes the Dragon. All right, well done. Oh, they got J double. That's a real pity. That's a real pity. His ult would have given us some nice survivability. But center used their ults to good effect. Definitely win this team fight, and they get a team wipe, do they? Well, almost. They DMEC cargo tokens. Does that count as a full wipe? I think it's pretty close. And nice job there from cargo tokens on the Thomas side, just to contest and just to be a pain in center side there for just that 15 seconds. Little things like that make a lot. You see how close we were away from the second point earlier in this map. Things like that make a big difference. Thomas now, they need to get some traction against this. They've got 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Center is on a nice roll here. Some nice team fights from Center. Pranksters is out. That's big. Getting rid of their Hanzo does a nice job. We've got 3 ults. We have popped one. We got the invincibility there from BAP, giving us some nice work. So they're getting a bit cautious now. Of course, they saw the BAP ult and they retreated a bit. They're getting ulted now. Both their tanks have ults. This is a tough situation for Centre College. J-Double and Crow with the 2 ults. J-Doubles in particular to give Centre some survivability. We've got cargo tokens trapped with the May wall. Can we get him? We're getting a little bit distracted there by the desire to get the Rhine, which I get. We do DMEC cargo, that's good. We got the Rhine, we've got their support backline. Another nice job from Centre College. We have a real shot here, everyone. They have 35 seconds. They have one more chance. They've got to get onto the point, and they've got to compete. Centre should be feeling good. We've had several team fights in a row now that have gone our way. We have 3 ults. Blacku remeching there rather than ulting, but he's halfway to the ult. If this team fight goes on a long time, which they've been doing, we might certainly, I think, get to the BAP ult. They've got 3 ults as well. This is a big fight, everybody, with 10 seconds to go. They have to ult, and here it comes. Not a bad ult there from cargo tokens. Nice spacing out of center. We've lost James, but we're holding on. We've got their backline. Now they're in real trouble, everybody. Let's go for the tanks. Rhea is gone. Bookshelf is gone. Centre College. Cargo doing a nice job there competing, and Pranksters is still there, but Center, it looks like, is going to take this map. Yes, we level it on the night. What a fantastic job from Centre College. Hold Kearns 1-1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a playoff game.
Play of the game.
Crow, Gus Crow Sr. doesn't want to end his career tonight. He wants at least 1 more week. Nice job here, setting everybody up for just a really nice team fight win for Centre College. I have to say that's some of the best play I've seen from our team all season. Really saving it for the playoffs. This Thomas team is a good team. We are fighting hard. All right, well, we've got a Galv coming in as the Winston here. That's interesting. A little bit of a dive kind of comp perhaps coming in a bit. Beside Blacku, who's got his Diva. Who's James there, pushing a bit of a kind of a fun pick. I wonder if we'll stay with that. And Crow going with the Echo. Anna and Mercy as the supports. So clearly a map-specific comp here. Completely different from Blizzard World. Let's see what Thomas make of it, because it's going to be different what they expect. They've gone for a little bit of change themselves. They've got Brig coming in at the support line beside BAP. They're keeping Soldier, although now Pranksters is running the Soldier, and they've got the Sim, and then they're sticking with their tank combo there of the Rhine and the Gravman himself. Sticking with the bird's eye view, keeping the high ground. A classic defensive maneuver on this map. Trying to cause us some problems, and Center just doing a nice job using the payload as cover there, and J-Double staying well back and just trying to keep people healthy, and Galv being aggressive, which of course you got to be with a Winston. and we get that payload under the bridge into the plaza. Nice job. And now the choke really begins. They're pushing hard. They've got us under a bit of pressure. Crow's health is down pretty badly there. Hopefully JW sees that. Crow coming back. Nice job. Gal getting in there. Pranksters is out. Clearly an important player for them. Blacku is demeched. That's a big win for Thomas. And they've done a nice job there. Thomas kind of holding on to the choke. But we're pretty close to our spawn here, so losing one person really isn't the end of the world. I would say this team fight is still very much in the balance and ongoing. Centre pushing hard and coming down the steps. They are taking some real points off our HP bars here, guys. We are struggling and we are barely hanging on. The sim there, that is going to cause us some real trouble. Galv fighting hard with his ult there to stay alive and to keep doing some damage. Centre College really just caught there at the end with the grav. Some really nice survivability from Centre College, a little bit unlucky. Thomas holding really well there. The thing, of course, with the team fight that goes on for a while is that you can get tired. This happens a lot. We see it in collegiate esports with less experienced teams, that if a team fight can go on for long enough, the team that is kind of used to being in long team fights kind of hangs in there and wears the other team down. But as we're seeing here, both Centre and Thomas are pretty comfortable keeping the fight going for a long time. There's James here with the Ash, takes out the BAP invincibility. Pushing hard here for the tanks. Blacku right in the middle, he's demeched. He's holding on as hard as he can. So not terrible demech play there from Blacku, who at the end of the day doesn't really care too much if he dies right now, but we've lost Galvin Crow. Crow has an ult when he comes back. And Thomas doing a nice job here. Thomas are doing a nice job holding on, and now they're going to try and be aggressive and push out a little bit and give us a hard time. They're shielded up here, and they're kind of not ulted up, but Centre has 2 ults and some people halfway. Thomas has a couple ults, but they also have a couple people very, very close. Sim is extremely close. They've got the grav is coming any minute now. This is Centre, a bit of an uphill struggle here, and you'd really want Centre to get, I'm sorry everybody, you'd really want Centre to get to this second point, or to this first point here. Not scoring would be tough for us. Pranksters with some nice play, taking out a support damage double there. And Blacku looking to do some zone. And Thomas coping well again with that ult. Well, we have survived the ults for the most part, and if we can get back quickly enough, we might do some damage. Tossboy has a res when she needs it, but nobody else on Centre is really anywhere near ulting right now. So some nice management from Thomas, because they've got, Brig has hers and Ryan has his. Not the most team fight changing ults, but you know, Ryan can cause some real trouble. I think they're under a bit of pressure here, everybody. Centre going to try and contest, try and get into that zone, into that payload rather. Keep it to overtime. I've seen crazier things at the point score from this position. They've got Crow again. Crow struggling with the echoes this map. Thomas kind of doing a nice job of maintaining here. We are going to struggle to hold on to it, and Thomas doing a nice job of keeping their tanks alive and putting us in positions where we feel like we're another team fight lost and we're done. So a little bit of a tough time. That's probably the toughest. The second point of Lijiang was tough. That was also very tough. Everything that went well for us in the previous map in Blizzard World, struggling there. Thomas doing a very nice job keeping survivability up, and you know, if we can't get those tanks down, Thomas are going to be hard to beat. Thomas are a difficult team to beat. So I'll check on the chat here. Do we get Centre credits for this history class? Well, we could talk about it. Go Centre, that's right. Let's go Centre College. All right, what are we going with? Blacku on the Orisa with Galv on the Rhine. We've got Cassidy and Hanzo. Hanzo is basically Crow's main, more or less. I mean, Crow's a competitive collegiate esports player. Maybe saying he's a main is a little bit rude. And we've got the Zen and the BAP. Josh does a nice job with Zen, and Tossboy, Yefeng, our senior of whom we're very proud, she can do anything. She can play any position she feels like playing, so she's doing a nice job there with the BAP. The opponents, of course, our team can't see this just yet. I think they're being very sensible. They're more or less sticking with what's working for them. They've got the Rhine and the Gravman himself there in the tanks. Sim and Soldier is a damage, not a combo I've seen a lot of in league play this year, but they're working for them. And then the BAP and the Lucio on the support line. So nice job there by Thomas. They're being aggressive. They're going up and meeting us upstairs, meeting us on the high ground. That's clever. That puts us in a situation where we're under a little bit of pressure. And again, team fights going well. Centre College having to pop an ult there just to stay alive. Thomas look very comfortable in this map. You can see why they chose it. They're working really nicely here. And their Rhine, we're just struggling really to get anything off that Rhine. You can see there the highlighted area, and of course if they can get the payload there, it's all over, at least for this particular map. Fighting hard, we took their Rhino, that's good. Both tanks and their Lucio, nice job Centre College. Hold Kearns, we lost Blaku, but we took out 3 of their guys. That is not just a trade, that is a team fight win. I will take it. Of course, we're very close to their spawn point here. So they know that, so they can regroup relatively quickly. We've got a couple of players here waiting to see if we can give them a hard time. Crow seeing do a little bit of sniping, a little bit of poking. Unfortunately for us, we are under a bit of pressure here. You can see they just don't need to get far at all. Look how little movement they need there just to win this map. But that's life. We got to defend what we got. Here they come down the stairs. We tried this ourselves the first point and struggled a wee bit on our round. Nice play there by Riyadh. Some nice play from their Rhine. They've lost their Brig, but Brig, we'd like to lose a couple more on their side if we could. Survivability here from our guys. Popping some ults coming. We've got 3 ults ready. Arisa pops hers. And we get their Rhine. Nice comeback from Cargo there with the ult to put us under pressure. But again, another team fight win for Centre College. Pranksters having a good night tonight. He's an important player for Thomas. And so Pranksters, Bookshelf, Jay Gibby, and of course Cargo, who's just respawned, all gone. Another team fight win for Centre College. Look at those ults, everybody. Centre College has 3 ready to go. Galv is halfway to his. And they don't have anything. Well, that's not true. Sorry, they have the Rhine ult, but everybody else on the Thomas side is a long way from the ult. So Centre College, going to look and hold what we have here. 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's a long time. We pop the ults. We take out Pranksters and Bookshelf. Nice play. That's their damage line gone. There's not a huge amount they can do with those 2 people out. Already Pranksters is respawning. Centre being a bit aggressive. Can we take out cargo tokens? Can we get them? Can we put them under pressure and delay that regroup a little bit? Nice pick on Brig there. Doing some nice work here. Zen and BAP, J-Double and Tossboy working hard to keep us alive. Now and we still have 3 ults, so with 60 seconds to go, Centre College is in a nice position, a very precarious position, because one big team fight win for Thomas, and Thomas will win this map. Let's be clear about that. Centre College pushing hard here. Galv, Arisa, Galv on the Rhine, sorry. Black on the Arisa. Centre College staying alive. Galv is being aggressive. They're popping ults. Jay Gibby is popping an ult there. Got the invincibility field. They've taken out James. That's not good for us. Black is gone. Galv is under pressure. Nice push from Thomas, and that is a win for them. Crow pulls out the dragon in desperation. And right at the end, with 20 seconds to go, Thomas pulled it out. A real heartbreaker for Centre College. I really thought we had them there, everybody. I really thought we had them. And, but, you know, respect to Thomas. Play of the game for Blaku. Our sophomore tank specialist. Cannot tell everyone in the stream how proud I am of Centre College for that hold. Really under pressure the whole time. We were unfortunate we didn't get the advance that we wanted on the payload. We had given ourselves a lot to do, and that's okay, that happens. But for the second map in a row, we pull off a really impressive hold. Nice and we were 20 seconds. I mean, fair play to Thomas for pushing so hard to win that team fight, because we had them. But that's okay. 2-1 lead to Thomas, and Centre College know that we are one game away from being, one map from being knocked out of, one map away from our season being over. Kings Row, the site of some of our best wins, some of our worst wins. We had a game against UC Berkeley on this map that shall never be spoken of. We've had some big wins, especially formative wins in the program as we learned how to work together as a team. So, Arisa and Ryan as the combo for the tank for Blacko and Galv. Who is James? Who is he? Well, he's Cassidy right now. Crow deciding he can't do too much of a good thing. He's going to give us some Hanzo. J-Double sticking with the Zen and Tossaway with the BAP. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that we did a really nice job in the last map with these picks, and I think that sticking with them is a good idea. We've got some Junkrat on the opposition. They're also going with the Zen and BAP. Junkrat and Hanzo on the damage, so Junkrat of course changes things up, but a little bit of mirroring going on here. Big difference of course up with the tanks as the cargo is going for cargo tokens, going for the Zarya. Zarya is an interesting pick on this map. She can be a lot of use, a lot of utility, and Centre's going to fight hard here to come in and try and take this point. So using the statue here to try and get some angles, get some flexibility, and Thomas, as they have all night, doing a nice job with their team fight. Really nice compactness there from Thomas. Centre intentionally to utilize Hanzo and to give J-Double a chance to send those orbs. Centre spreading out that bit more. And we've got ourselves a little leg here on the point. Crow has himself a nice vantage point here. Thomas doing a nice job using Hotel there as cover. That's a classic tactic on this map. We've taken Pranksters out. And that's it. We got the payload, everybody. This is a nice job from Centre College. Very nice job. And just, I think Thomas perhaps kind of just, once that team fight started going against them, I think they took the wipe a little bit just to go ahead and respawn rather than run back. Having said that, I will take the close to team wipe team fight win. So some setup here. Hanzo with the high ground. Zen is going to move that payload forward, while the rest of the team, the tank, the kind of the tank damage support combo, look to be aggressive and try and hold them at a choke. So nice play here from Galv. I hate playing Ryan. I hate it so much because I can never get, ever can I get the balance right of the shield versus the attack. But Galv here holding on. Thomas fighting hard. Nice job, Centre College, with the team fight there. 5-player kill streak for, I think that was Galvanijo with the streak. Centre College with a really nice team fight there. Really nice job, and Thomas now under a bit of pressure. Centre have a head of steam up. They send Who's James ahead of time with the tanks just to kind of do a little bit of scout and not let them have it too easy. Of course, this is tough now. This is kind of the final little dogleg choke. We know Thomas are a good team. We know they can use this choke well. Junkrat's up there. He's ready to do some ambushing and give us some trouble. They took Crow out. That's big. Crow's an important player for us. And of course, the closer you get to their spawn, the further we are from our spawn. So we're waiting a long time for Crow to come back. Centre College is ulted up here. James pops the ult. Doesn't succeed in taking anybody. They have ulted against us with the dragon. But they didn't. We've been avoiding the dragon all night and doing a nice job. Crow has his ready. Zen has the ult. We popped the BAP ult. Arisa, nice use of the dragon. We didn't get anybody. We got spoiled milk. Okay, we got the Lucio. Not bad. Took out the invincibility pod there from BAP. And Thomas, good team here. Bookshelf there doing a nice job not letting us move the payload as soon as we won the team fight. But Centre College, a really nice job. This is the big one now. We want to get this. We want to get 3 points. This puts them under a lot of pressure. We're a good Kings Row team. Blacko here with the shield up to try and give us some. We've got the double shield. Of course, this is a really hard push now at the end because they're going to be respawning virtually immediately. If they can take us out, we're under pressure. James being kept alive there with the ult. Well done, Centre College. We take their guys out. Bookshelf is out. Pranksters is out. Riyad is almost gone. He's holding on. Good job by their Ryan there. Good survivability. We don't really have any ults. They've got the ults. Are coming their way. Riyad is gone. Well done, Centre College. Push. This is it. Push. Roll Kearns. Let's go. Galvanijo pushing hard. They get them. 15-player kill streak. And that is some fantastic play from Centre College. Roll Kearns close to team wipe right at the end. Really nice play. You could not ask Centre College to have done better on that map than they just did. 3 points over 4 minutes to go. I just can't ask for anything better than that. Centre College, fantastic, fantastic play. Thomas now know they're in trouble. They've got to get this thing all the way to the other end of the map. Last time we did a hybrid map, we held them off the control point. We didn't even let them get the single point. Can we do that again? Why not, I guess? Why can't we do it again? Who is James? That's what I want to know. I'd like to remind you all that a lot of these Centre College players have very long papers due and projects from heartless professors like me. So it says a lot that they're fighting hard here and they're prepping for their playoff game.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So we'll see what we can do. Centre College, don't why interrupt somebody when, why disrupt something that's going well? We stick with the same comp. It was clearly going very well on this map for us. Looks like, let's see what the final picks are, but Thomas has definitely made some changes now. They're attacking team. They're going for the pharmacy. They tried that in the last hybrid map and it really didn't work for them, but they obviously feel good about their pharmacy or they wouldn't be going for it. Can Centre College get those picks high up in the air? That's a big question. The pharmacy duo doing a very nice job there behind the statue and some nice positioning. Thomas really doing a nice job here with their tanks. They've got Roadhog there, who really changes things up. First time we've seen Roadhog tonight. No Ryan, so clearly going for an aggressive mobile comp. Works for them. We lose Tossboy, which is a bad loss for us, but we take cargo tokens, which is not bad. Riyad is in there, clearly willing to take a death if necessary, a bit aggressive from them. And we take out their Ana. So some nice play from Centre College. We're all a bit low on the health, but Tossboy is back any minute. Zen is going to start hitting people with orbs, I think. It is hitting people with orbs already. So some nice moves. So again, Thomas really liked the pharmacy. Thomas feel good about that. They're sticking with it, but so far, Centre holding it off. Here they come again, so push hard. Nice play again. You can see what they've gone for the Roadhog grab combo in the tank. Nice pop there by the ult by Bath, by Tossboy. We have a couple of ults. Are we going to use them? They're starting to ult up, so Centre College, guesswork will tell you that that's happening. They've got to know. We haven't seen a lot of ults yet. James decides to pop his ult. Mostly works as a spacing, isn't taking anybody out, but that's okay. James had a good night tonight. Hasn't had any luck with the ult yet, but he's picking people out. And here comes the Cassidy coming in with some help. Nice team fight from Thomas. That they needed that push, and they did it. They're going to get that point. Well, fair play to Thomas. Centre, like Thomas did in the last point, kind of taking the group wipe there to get back to the spawn. Nice push there from Thomas. However, Centre didn't make it easy for them, and they have a long way to go now to win this map. Just like Centre did, fairly standard strat on this map. They'll push up to the chokehold. Can they keep Centre away from the payload? Because if they can stop the allies becoming a choke, that's a big win for Thomas. So here comes Centre, going to be aggressive. Nice job from Blaku. Here he is with the Blaku and Galv combo. You can see Blaku with the reset. They're pulling the Mercy in, or sorry, pulling the Pharah in rather, in an attempt to get her grounded. We're struggling a little bit here under a bit of pressure. Good survivability from Thomas. We've almost got the Rhine down, but they have the ult ready, I should say. Bookshelf gone, that's the Pharah gone, that takes the pharmacy out of it a little bit for now. Nice bit of pressure from Centre, good survivability. Of course, the payload is moving pretty fast, actually. Well done, Thomas, there. And we are on the verge of doing okay here. The Rhine keeps survivability. Blaku out with the ult, and they took our tanks. Unlucky Centre College. That team fight was going really well. That team fight was going really nicely for us, and then some really good play, good use of the ult by Thomas there. And the trick, getting Blaku wasn't great for us, but when they got Galv, that really crippled us, and at that point we had to retreat and regroup. You can see again, lots of mirroring here on this map tonight. Centre and Thomas doing a lot of the same things tactically. Riyad, of course, is on the Roadhog, a very different hero from Ryan, willing to be much more aggressive with the Roadhog. And it's working for him so far. Thomas is keeping him alive. they're doing a nice job here, keeping him alive. And of course, if they get to 3, forgive me, everyone, the camera work's not great. If they get to 3, they're going really fast here. So trying to figure out who has the advantage in this scenario in the overtime. Centre College, we've got pranksters. Of course, now we're near our spawn. They're far from their spawn. Are we going to get their Ana? James is out, but he'll be back any second now. We get the Roadhog. We got the Roadhog out. Nice play by Centre here. And of course, we are now on the payload, which is strategically or tactically rather a good show for us. We've ulted up to not necessarily win the team fight, but force a retreat from Thomas. As you can see, they've got the Pharah and the Echo ults are almost here. Almost on 2 tank ults and Mercy ult. We are about to see a maybe a lot of ults from Thomas, and Centre will want. Oh, sorry, Centre will want to kind of make them pay for those ults if they can. We're close enough to our spawn that we could live with it. That they've got that payload moving fast. Some really good play from Thomas, it's got to be said. But Centre holding really hard. They're clearly targeting James. He is going down pretty quick a lot here. They've got that payload moving. Come on, Centre College, stay on that point. That's a good job. That's half their team down. If we can stop them from competing and stop them from contesting, we have a nice job here. Roadhog, Riyadh on the Roadhog, doing such good play there. Good play from Thomas. You've got to say they're under pressure here. They're really struggling. We've got to stay competitive on this point, and really, really good payload management from Thomas here, and they get it to the end, and it's 3-3. Really good play there from both teams. I have to say, the payload management from Thomas was excellent. You know, we were doing really well in the team fights, and they just kept that thing moving. Like at one point, we were basically winning a team fight while they still had the payload moving at 3 arrows, which is really well done by them. Really good map awareness, really good use of the mechanics of the map. But you know, Centre College, this is arguably our best performance all season. I can't tell you how proud I am of our players for showing up in the postseason with this attitude. As you can see now, we have an advantage in time. Thanks to going through it faster. They have 2 minutes to work with. We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And this is a tight map. This is a very, very tight map. I think you can see that Centre College deserve to be here. These are 2 very evenly matched teams. I think whichever team can win this tonight is going to deserve it, but they're going to know they were in a fight for sure. So Crow has switched over to the May. Gus Crow, senior, Centre College, of course, had some very nice play with the May on the Blizzard World back in the first hybrid map tonight. Had some very nice walls that really gave them a pain in the behind. They're sticking with the pharmacy. I can see why they did that, although to be honest, I don't know how much the pharmacy really played into their success in getting momentum. Then again, I suspect Bookshelf is comfortable on Pharah, and you know, Mercy's just a great hero, so you can see why they've done that. So both teams more or less staying pat. The switch to the Roadhog here, clearly giving Centre some trouble, and Riyadh showing that they are not a one-trick pony. They are not a Reinhardt only kind of team. Nice wall from Crow there. That really gave Thomas a pain, a difficult thing to deal with. We have done a very nice job all night holding the point. We're already down to 1 minute and 20 seconds. If Centre College can make life hard here for Thomas, we've got a chance. Of course, they are closer to their spawn, but the difference isn't as big. For Thomas, and of course the map is designed this way, they know if they can win a team fight, they will take this point and get the payload moving. So they've got James out, that's a tough one, we're a player down, and they've got Blaku. Decent wall there from May to make it hard, but they're probably going to take this point. Yes, well, Centre's letting them take it. Centre has decided, no, I'm wrong. Galv coming back in to contest. Nice job, Galv. That was clever, kind of retreating into the hotel a little bit to give them the sense that we had kind of given up on the point. But we are not able to push for it, and a couple of Centre players there just kind of letting them take it. So that makes sense. With 30 seconds to go, let's see how far they can get it. They, of course, as both teams have done all map, will go and try and get us at the choke. And just, you know, they've had really good payload management, so can they move that payload up? We're going to have 3 minutes and 40 seconds, so they know they've got to move that thing as far as they can. Okay, 10 seconds. I think at this point it kind of is what it is. All right. Overtime. So we want to try and stop this thing. So you need to win a team fight. Nice job, Centre. Are we going to dodge the dragon? We did. Just an ult fest over here. Thomas really have nothing to lose. They blow everything. And Centre College stopping the payload in the middle of the Abbey. Jay Gibby, team captain for Thomas, doing a nice job just getting that little bit more, hoping that they can get their teammates back. But this is doable for Centre. Thomas are clearly a very good team. But Centre College holding Kearns there, the famous J double phrase, a really nice hold. So Centre just need to get it further than that. I think the big thing here really for Centre is how quickly or how swiftly we can get through this control point. If we can win this point, they're under a lot of they have a lot of trouble. They have a lot of pressure if we can win this point. Of course, they know that. So Thomas is it's going to take a lot, I think, to get them off this point. But again, the advantage, the way the map is designed, if we can just win a team fight, and win a team fight relatively quickly, it puts Thomas in a very, very difficult position. Let's go Centre College, roll Kearns. I'm seeing in the chat John Jones, who, by the way, one of the key early members of the Centre College Esports Club that helped kind of give rise to the Centre College Esports program, pointing out that the pharmacy and echo combo has given us some trouble. It is, I think we're handling it okay, but I agree that it's given us some trouble. Really impressed with Riyadh switching to the Roadhog and just being a massive pain. You can see here, however, they've gone back to the Rhine, I should say, they, not he. They've gone back to the Rhine because, of course, they're looking to beat us here in the team fights and hold a point. Crow has gone over to Soldier. It's an interesting choice. Otherwise, Centre is more or less sticking with our goals here. Let's see what Arisa and Ryan are going to do. So Centre College, it's on us now to be aggressive. Coming around the statue, trying to put them under a bit of pressure. A lot of damage there from Spoiled Milk, putting the orb of Discord on our guys there. And Galvan Arisa, this Thomas team is legit. They are, look at those health bars, they aren't going anywhere. Prankster's a bit of pain. Pranksters retreats and gets the heal. Centre trying to push through here. If we can just take out maybe Bookshelf would be a nice pick if we can get them. But again, another solid team fight from both teams. These are two evenly matched Overwatch teams, I gotta tell you. Centre College, really, we know if we can do this. Riyadh doing a nice job flanking us there and giving us real pain, but we've got him, we took him out. That's a big pick for us, because it's going to take Riyadh a while to come back. We've got a real chance here, Centre College. Doing kind of mirroring our strategy there of hiding around Hotel. Nice comeback by Thomas. Centre losing a couple of guys. It's really best that we regroup. Little bit unfortunate there. I thought that Centre, a little bit more pressure, I thought we were going to take it, but here we are. Thomas are in a very, very, very good shape with the ults, and I would suspect that their plan is to hold us off as long as they can with those ults, and then go for like an ult fest if they need it. Then again, who knows? They've got so many, they have a lot of options here. Centre College clearly behind on the ult count at least. And this team fight, this is going to be a little bit hard for Centre College. The dual shield, double shield combo, as you can see, Galv and Blaku choosing to split push a wee bit there, and not so much give them one big heap of HP to whittle down. It's probably the right move. And being aggressive. Who's James there? James with the nice use of the ult, nice zoning use. We get them to pop their ult. That's not a bad thing for us. Our ult suddenly, the advantage of a comp with fast ult generation. We are winning this team fight, everybody. Defensive dragon there from Pranksters as they are taken out, I should say. They, not he. And they're going to run back as fast as they can, but we did it. We took the payload, and we don't have a long way to go here, Centre College. Roll Kearns. We're gonna have a team fight in the alley, everybody. Let's see what Galv and Blaku can do on the front line. We're at about the midpoint between spawns here, so in that sense things are pretty even. No very obvious ult advantage here, although they do have cargo tokens, has the grab ult ready. when they need it. That's a pain of a behind in the ult, especially here in the alleys where you have no choice but to be grouped together. Some nice damage output from Centre College. And some good survivability from Centre College. Tossboy just saved the map with that ult. Riyadh is down. Bookshelf and cargo tokens are feeling the pressure. Centre College pushing hard. We've lost Galvan, Blacku, but we have... It's a trade. It's a trade so far. Well, Thomas might feel like they're winning this one. This is a tough team fight. I give that one to Thomas, but only just. And time, it happened to us an earlier map tonight, it's happening to us again. We go from a really strong position to running just out of time. We are in overtime. Centre College has to challenge. Galv is on Wrecking Ball desperately. This is it. This is our season right here, everybody. Winston and Ball, this is kind of the last catch. Can we keep it? A really strong Thomas team. They've nice pop from the BAP ult there. We are not letting this go, but that overtime, as Overwatch players will know, when that overtime meter starts to go down, it's going to go down fast, and it's a team wipe. Centre College had no choice but to be aggressive, and Centre College's NECC season is over. Good game, Thomas Esports. I cannot tell you how proud I am of this Centre College team. Cargo tokens with the play of the game. Cargo tokens, really nice performance tonight. Played well all night, but in particular from the second and third map on, really showed up when their team needed them. Nice kill streak there. That was probably the moment really that won this particular map. Centre fought tooth and nail. We fought them hard. 3 cards out of 4. I think that tells you something about how this map went. Deeply proud of our players. Deeply proud of Centre College. Congratulations, seniors. You did an amazing, amazing thing. Apologies there from Cargo Tokens. I'm not quite sure. I kind of missed that, but we'll let it go. And yeah, very proud of everybody. Stream chat, we love you. Maybe we'll try and do one more fun stream. I got to get Porter back. I need one more Porter stream. I need the Porter-Tyler combo. Hopefully we can get it back for one more. But thank you all for watching. So proud of our guys. And take care, everybody. Roll Kearns.